What's up guys, welcome back to Jurassic Park Evolution 3 and we are now on part 16 of the campaign where we are now moving to, I think it was, I can't remember if it was the Philippines or something like that now, but yeah, we are moving to yet a new park, so looking forward to doing that. So let's get straight into this guys. So our new map is going to be Nusa Tenggara Islands in Indonesia. So let's see what this brings. Now this one's meant to be riddled with sort of like diseases and stuff like that. So I presume this is where we're going to be doing research on diseases and cures them, which is really going to help our research as we don't have a lot of that open. So let's see what this one brings.
This isn't the first archipelago that I've cautiously visited, but unlike Las Cinco Muertes, you know, the 5 deaths, this place might just have a chance at preventing disaster instead of stoking the flames. You see, when you have an immune system that evolved millions of years ago, what you really need to look out for is disease. And if humans can't find a way to help manage that disease, well, it won't just be 5 deaths, let's say.
Very good, you're all here. Now, there are reports of disease in nearby dinosaur populations, and we need to prepare this site to contain any outbreaks. Let's crack on.
Miss Halford, Lily, you're joining us here?
Oh yes, I'm here to help. The proximity to a tourist hotspot worried me, so I offered my services to the client pro bono.
Tourist hotspot? Dinosaurs are already susceptible to modern viruses. If those viruses mutated and grew more transmissible, we really better get started.
Okay guys, so I was just having a quick look at how the map looked and stuff there. So our park ratings to get to 5 stars for this one is total scientist skill of 60, so that's quite high. Number of genetically modified animals 15. Average dinosaur comfort of 100%, and the number of different species needs to be 12. Site information, we're going to have regular dinosaur deliveries, but frequent disease outbreaks, so we're going to really need to be on this. So,
as you can see, the site already has a power station in place, but that power isn't going where it needs to.
Oh, I love a power station, huh? Mainly because they're a whole lot cheaper in the long run than backup generators. Think of backup generators as a safety net. If the power does go out, they'll kick in and keep disaster levels to a minimum, which is where disaster levels should stay. To actually spread the power around, you'll need to build some substations and connect them to the power station with my good friend, the pylon.
okay, so, yeah, we need to do pylons. Unfortunately, I'm not a massive fan of pylons. Yeah, I just don't like the way they work. So this is certainly a different looking map. It's going to be very difficult, I presume, to get it working right. So we've got all of our sort of like necessities over here. We haven't got an office, so let's go away with your power. Construct at least one small operational sub. I've just done that. Wow. Okay, so we'll just place another one. And connect it to that. And we can just delete that.
Our first animals are arriving shortly, and they'll need enclosures. They aren't showing any signs of disease yet, but we'll need to monitor them closely.
Imminent viral disaster aside, has anyone else noticed how spread out this place is? Isn't it a whole logistical nightmare, building across islands like this?
It's spread out, maybe, but the dinosaurs will actually feel really at home in this hot climate. In fact, dinosaurs around the world seem to be slowly migrating towards warmer climates in general. Finding out exactly why that is will be my next big project.
Okay, so arrival of Psittacosaurus is imminent. That'll be fine. We'll do that when we are ready. The first thing I want to do, of course, is get. What have we got? So we've got response facility, science center. So we need a maintenance station, response facility. So we're gonna go. There we are. Okay, so I can go. Come on, thank you. Right, and what else do we need? We're gonna need an expedition center, staff center, and a paleomedical facility. That's probably going to have to be one of the first things we put in. Give me 2 minutes on that one. So that's that. We're also going to need staff centre. That would probably fit. Just lovely. There. And the last feature will probably be that for now. Although Expedition Centre at the moment we're probably not going to need. Now, let's get some paths. Let's replace what we've got with at least medium paths here. I'm not sure what's going on with the lattice sort of style here, but we'll go with it. Okay, right. So let's now look at what we've got to work with. So we've got, is that a, I don't know what sort of dinosaur that is. Is it a, we'll just see what it says, and then we've got 2 minutes to make another decision. I want to see if it's carnivore or herbivore. So let's see what it's a herbivore at least. 8 of them coming as well, so that's going to be quite a big area. So let's start that immediately. Oh, we've got replace on. Take that off. Kind of want to use the space to the sort of maximum, guys. Try and feed it around. yeah, I quite like that. Yeah, I quite like that. It's a bit of an odd shape, but yeah, pretty good. Right, so we need a gate. We're also going to need a ranger post. Right, so they're going to go in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right, so while they're coming, let's get our ranger post right in the middle. Okay, right, so the next bit will be power. Okay. And then what else do we need to do? Of course, we need to get it right. Maintenance. That's what I'm thinking. Maintenance posts.
Asset has been transported. Asset has been collected. Asset transportation underway.
Let's see what's not covered at the minute. We're pretty well covered there.
Delivery complete.
Did I not put a response facility? Oh, I put a response facility.
Asset has been delivered.
Maintenance facility. That's what I was meant to have put in.
Confirming asset delivery.
That should fit there.
Taking a sweep around. No problem.
Okay, right, so we've got maintenance teams in, we've got ranger teams. Arrival of Struthomyiasis imminent. Now the question will be, will they go over there? Let's have a look. So these want some cover. So let's start with some cover around the back here. Okay, and then a bit of water over here. Right, so they're going to be happy in that enclosure now. And I just wonder whether or not they're going to be able to go in there with them. If they're not, then we're going to have to make another enclosure. So, attractions, let's go first with a viewing gallery. What sort of theme do we want? I like this sort of theme. So we'll have one there. And another one there. And of course, let's go. Oh, okay. I've gone for natural path. Yeah, I don't like that. Right, I wonder if they're going to be okay to go in here. Doesn't actually tell us.
Assets in the air. Asset has
I mean,
been
the worst thing we can do is move them. That's the worst thing we can do is just move them.
been completed. Ladies and gentlemen, delivery complete.
A new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Right, they're pretty happy. Not enough space. Well, you need to. Are they cohabitating?
Asset delivered.
They've got 10% discomfort. Ah, it's not too bad, that, guys.
It will be easier to monitor these animals if they're comfortable. That should be our next priority.
Hey, is nobody else getting an overbearing sense of deja vu? Of feeling like you're in the calm before some catastrophically chaotic storm? Is it just me? Well, you know, I suppose that's nothing new.
Right, so it now wants us to get our scientists up a little bit. Let's recruit a scientist. What can we have? 225, yeah. We don't have very good ones at the minute available to us, which is about right. Going to be insufficient funds. Oh, okay, right. Well, I suppose we've not even opened the park yet, have we?
A disease has been spotted in the park, and I'm afraid it's more infectious than usual. Dr. Baldera was right. It must have mutated.
Uh-oh. Dr. Dua, we'll need your team's help researching a cure. Lambert,
Ooh, they're really
how
not happy
secure
as
is
well.
this place?
No risk of
So
it
I think
spreading
we are
beyond
going to
these
have
islands.
to move
Finch,
these shrew
I have
from
never
Isis
seen
as
you
well.
take charge like this before.
Well, I am not catching a dinosaur flu.
Is there a way that we can fire them? I don't know. We are losing money, of course. Why wouldn't we? Right, we might have to actually delete something here. I've spent far too much money. Let's get a contract doing. Oh, that was instant money. Instant money. So, before we end up spending it on everything else, let's get a restroom in. And an emergency shelter. And then let's also get shopping amenity. Let's see if we can get another quick contract for some money. Much as I don't like the pylons. There's got to be a way of making money. So hopefully we'll start losing less money. Rather than losing it. Oh, okay, so we need to take a picture. So Ranger team, direct control. And that's one way of making money as well. Let's take some pictures. Look at the state of it already. Oh, wow, really? Okay, let's give us a little bit of money. Let's see if the research is cheap enough to do. It's not 100,000. Okay, so we need to replace the contracts and see if we can get another easy one. Oh, wow. So we're only at 3%. What else can we do? Yeah, it's going to be tough this one, guys, I think. Let's... Wow, we still haven't got that much money. We need to get another building in. Okay, right, let's get a drinks. Very, very quickly. Projected guest 6. Huh. Come on, we need to make more money now. 16k from that and 16k from that. That's 32. That's got to cover our expenses for our site. We might have to get rid of a scientist here, guys. They're not currently doing anything. That one's worth 11,000, so let's fire him. Right, let's see if that's enough just to turn it around and make money. Rather than losing it. 27,000. We are going up very, very slowly. But we're going up. 32. We are making money now, guys. Just very, very slowly. So let's make money. Okay, so I got really lucky that I was able to get a thingy for taking a dinosaur, catching a dinosaur, having a drink. And because I did that, it gave me 400,000. So we've now got money enough to do that. Now let's get food coverage as well. Let's get that sorted. And then I think the next thing will be to build another small enclosure. Right, and now they'll automatically go and do that. Which is obviously brilliant. We don't need to do anything there. Right, so we've now got our new enclosure here. So what we're going to do is capture team, add task, and we're going to move so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. We're going to move them into this one over here.
Great work, but disease is still burning through wild populations. More unwell dinosaurs are inbound, so let's get ready to treat them.
Out of the contaminated frying pan into the disease-ridden fire, huh? All right then, get to it, everyone. You all know your places. Mine, for example, is way, way, way over there.
So move these 5. Gotta wait for the last one to be tranquilized, because they're clearly not happy in that enclosure. Finalize selection.
Collect an asset. Acknowledging asset collection request.
Okay, right. So let's get a gate. Let's get a ranger post. Okay, so we've got some Chunkinsaurus coming. So I think we're going to have to start exploring going further up here. I don't think they're going to be too happy with them.
Asset delivered.
Of course, we want to make sure that we are making these happy as well. So, cover, there will be cover. Ground leaf, let's get some ground leaf in for
Asset delivery confirmed.
and of course, right, 2 minutes for that one. Right, So they're going to be happy in there now. Brilliant. Makes it a bit easier for us. Let's get a viewing gallery in. Right, okay, so let's see if these are going to be okay, potentially with the... I think it's like an ankylosauride. So let's just see... Oh, how can you check? How can you check what is what in regards to you know, like there's no sort of glossary. Yeah, there's no sort of glossary, like, to see, like, what each dinosaur likes without, you know, without sort of knowing. So we're going to have to at least have some sort of narrow path that goes through here. Now I think maybe we do enclosure on this side. We need another minute or so to get this. I don't even know how big we want to make this enclosure. Well, let's get a path. Oh wow. We can't even finish the path at the minute. That's crazy. We're slowly getting money back. Slowly, guys. We're still not ready. We're still not ready. I can't do anything until we get more money. Let's see if there's any other contracts that would help us instantly. Is there a photo one? It's about as close as we're going to get there. It's not like you can even take a loan out in this game. So guys, we're just going to have to let it build some money. Give me 2 minutes. Okay guys, so I've managed to get enough money now to finish that enclosure, only to kind of find that actually they're quite happy to go in there. So yeah, I'll put them in there, and hopefully that will be enough for them to be happy. And then all of a sudden we've got a disease outbreak of rabies again. I can't see who's actually got it. Oh, it's the ones that are coming in. They're the ones with the disease. Brilliant. Oh, yeah. So we're going to have to deal with that straight away as well. Luckily, obviously, we've got the units ready to do that.
Asset transportation complete.
Now, why is it saying they've got a cohabitation issue? And then all of a sudden they don't like them. Like, I don't get it, because it had little love hearts on it. Wow, brilliant. Yeah. So they're probably going to end up having to move as well. Yeah, so they're quite happy. They're quite happy living with them, but they're not happy. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe they are happy, guys. Brilliant. Got a little bit of ground through. There we go. And we're just waiting now for that last one to be recovered.
A sabotage? But we need more dinosaurs here to help build a herd immunity. I really don't recommend delaying that.
And we won't.
Wow.
No doubt this is extinction now, hoping the disease returns while we're scrambling for power. The animals are at stake, so we won't let them win.
It takes real conviction to sabotage the people trying to help. But let's just focus on the crisis at hand for now. How bad is the power outage?
Nowhere near as bad as they want it to be. We can get the grid back online and work on increasing the dinosaur population at the same time.
Great. Okay, so we're going to need to get... We haven't got the money again. Wow. Oh, we still haven't quite got enough money to get a power station. Wow. Oh my god. Now what? Now what do we do? Right, let's get rid of the restroom. Let's get a backup generator in place.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages.
And let's get the maintenance team
site.
dispatched
Available
to
personnel
fix the small
respond.
power station. Once that's been done, we're back online. We can get money coming back in. Pain in the rectum. Pain in the bum. We actually have any dinosaurs that have escaped though. I think we're good. But we're down to like almost 0 money again. This needs to hurry up, so let's just fast forward that.
Modern animals evolved alongside modern disease. These creatures are not built for this time.
Great. Okay, good. Power stations are working again. Let's get some money back into this place. I actually think I just deleted the power station by accident there. No, we're not actually making money again at the minute. We need to get the guests back in the park. This is a painful start, guys. Although it looks like we're now starting to recover a little bit. We're up to 50k. Let's see if we can browse different contracts and see if we can get some more money. Male dinosaur. Complete an expedition. Research rabies inoculation in the science centre. We'll have a go at that. Oh wow, yeah, brilliant. 500,000 to make 300,000.
Patrolling the area.
86k though.
That's an
So
infrastructure
we're doing
damage.
alright here. Right, so they're pretty happy. They're happy over there. Now, to get increased total dinosaur species, we are going to have to build we're going to have to build an incubation place, aren't we? Operations, no. Enclosures, we're going to, yeah, we're going to need a hatchery. And that's not cheap either. And it'd have to be here. We still need an expedition centre. We still need... I can't remember what else we're going to... Yeah, we need an expedition centre and a place for our scientists to rest as well. But we are now up to 200k. So, good stuff. Let's see if there's a different contract. Let's just try again. Park rating up to 2. Let's try that. They're tough contracts at the minute, guys. I'm not gonna lie, tough contracts. Oh, I'll tell you what, we didn't put back in. We took the toilet out, didn't we? So let's put a restroom back in. That will help.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
We're not far from a hatchery, guys. We could afford one. The problem is, can we afford to create dinosaurs? That's the next thing. What are they happy to live with? I'm gonna have a look at what they're kind of happy to live with. Sauropods, Ankylosaurid, Hadrosaurid, Stegosaurid. I just don't know whether or not Stegosaurus would fit in there. You know, size-wise, I really don't know what to do with that. Let's get our hatchery in place first. We're at least making some sort of money at the minute, so it's not too bad. We also need power here. Great. How much for a small substation? I'd like to think we could put around the edge of the park like that. I don't want to put it in the enclosure. Okay, right. Just about managed to get that, but it's still not giving us power. Why is that not giving us power? What building constraints is there? Why is that not giving us power now? I don't... Power usage 50 out of 60. Wow. Okay. Let's see if there's anything we can do. Increased output. Let's do that. 250,000. Right. We've got power now, guys. We've got power. Right. So let's see what we can do here. So we want something that potentially can go with our guys over there, but of course they've got to be able to fit with them. Something like a Nodosaurus, maybe. Let's modify the geomes because we need genetically modified. Right, so sociability, comfort, tolerance. Let's do that. Let's see if we can then release them over here with our Struthomyces. So I can only apologise about how slow the start of this one actually is, guys. Very, very slow, this one. And they're not giving us great. They're not giving us great. Desired population 1. Yeah, they're not giving us great like
Commencing synthesis
contracts.
procedure.
So that's going to take about a minute to get that on. We are still fast forwarding actually. That's not ideal. Now we can go back to some operations. Let's get our staff centre back in. And we can go back with our expedition centre as well, because then we can start doing some expeditions and hopefully selling some fossils and stuff. So let's view the expeditions. And now, unfortunately, I don't have a lot left to do. Iguodon. Let's go. Down to 47,000 now. So I'm hoping that this new dinosaur will. Let's release via airlift and see if it will go in. To there, it will.
This sanctuary is up and running, and it managed disease outbreaks with wonderful efficiency. With that, I feel more than confident passing this site completely into your hands.
So our crisis manager is leaving? And we're sure that's wise? I mean, when exactly are we not in crisis?
We have managed perfectly well before, and we will manage again. That is to say, thank you for your help, Lily.
My pleasure. This job has shaken me somewhat, though. Disease being common in the wild is bad enough, but disease where tourists flock to? One turn of bad luck, and we'd have a global disaster on our hands.
You could stay, of course. But I hear you. I also hear that our guests were pretty shaken too. And they're the ones paying our bills. Well, let's focus on their comfort next.
Okay, so the next set of tasks is tourism. We need to increase guest comfort to 80%. Now, I'm not entirely sure why at the minute we're not even kind of there. Restroom coverage is pretty good. We're gonna increase that as well. Anyway.
Asset has been delivered.
Let's just see how our Nodosaurus is going to cope. He's going to be absolutely fine. Absolutely brilliant. No problem. That's going to help bring our guests up. Guest comfort is up to 37%. sure how we're going to increase that, really. Currently, with the state of things, emergency satellite coverage is 100%. Food and drinks is fine. Restroom is fine. What else can we do? Right, we do like a little park tour. Obviously, we want to make sure our dinosaurs are going to be still happy after that. Okay, so instantly missing ground fruit. And a bit of ground nuts. There we go. Right, brilliant. We're back on track with that. That's operational. We're still only at 30% guest comfort though. So what's next to increase that? Let's view our fossils. So sell. Oh, good. A little bit of money, guys. And I can't see anything like out of the ordinary. So let's just see. So dinosaur breeding, we're not. Shelter coverage is fine. Restrooms are fine. Immunity coverage is fine. Transport, okay, transport's a little bit. Guest overcrowding. Profit, we're not worried about immunity. Configuration, let's have a look at that. So, let's change the product. Seafood. Change features. So booth seating was good. That's better. That's better. So what we thinking now? A monorail might be in need, but I'm not sure. Ah, hotel. Let's get a hotel. Problem is, where can we put a small hotel that's going to work? Okay, that would work.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the
Oh, there we go. Increased all the way up to 80% already. We're now making 60k per minute. Which is good. 77 now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. $144,000 now, guys. So actually putting that hotel has
We
really...
need to create a report
Oh,
on
it's
how
done.
our animals are doing after that last outbreak. We'll need photographs alongside it, and who better to capture the majesty of our dinosaurs than you?
So let's get some photos done. So we want 3 different species. Can't even see any of them. So that's one. That's 2. That one. Oh. Brilliant.
That isn't just new land we've earned, it's new opportunity. So I say we give guests an aerial view of the world's foremost dino disease treatment sanctuary. It's sure to be a hit. If only because the balloon tour is way out of dinosaur sneezing range.
Right, so, with that, guys, it seems that we have opened up, you know, with the contracts here at the bottom, so we can now increase each one of them further, which is great. We now have some new land. We are on 600,000, so we can start now looking at doing something different. Let's get some more dinosaurs in. Let's get something that's going to attract people. 652. What others? Let's go for some. Oh, we can't go for that at the minute. Whoa, what is that, Dimetron? He looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool as well. Velociraptors. Oh, they're no. Indoraptor, of course. We can't afford that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pyroraptor. Troodons. They're quite popular. Velociraptors. Ooh. What is that? I've never seen that one before. That's 500,000. Let's go with that, but we want to... Right, that's going to cost us 500,000. It is also going to give us different geomes.
Commencing
That can go in here. And we also want to be doing a view from above. So, successfully complete an expedition. We're doing that. So, guys, I think that's probably a great place to finish this part. Ready for our next part, because we do need to find out where we're going to be able to put a balloon ride, for one. I mean, where would it fit? It's outside of buildable areas. We could, of course, kind of pull it over here. Actually, that's quite a nice place. I quite like that. So, guys, join me in the next part where we will carry on with this park. So, thank you very much for being here. I know it's been a bit of a slow start to this one, but I think we're going to turn it around now and start making some difference. So, take care. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.